But while they're sent on their way, and away from the stalls, bouncing out well Real World. No obvious pace in the early stages. Chindit and Etonian's going to act as the hare for Ross Orion on the near side in the red colours. So the Hannon pair are well to the fore. Chindit in the stripes with Etonian in red and green. Mother Earth with the low head carriage, Ba'id over to the far side in blue and white, settled round about four. Real World, who jump well, a little bit lit up. Blue colours in the dark chick pieces. New Mandate comes next. Alcohol Free, Sunray Major, and last of all is Sabaska. So two distinct groups as they make their way through the first quarter mile. Near side group in line. Etonian leading Real World with Sunray Major and Sabaska. Over on the far side, Chindit leads them in there with Mother Earth Ba'id still travelling comfortably. New Mandate and Alcohol Free as Chindit with a narrow advantage leads them past the halfway stage in the lockage. Out in the centre, Chindit, Mother Earth and Ba'id still poised to pounce with New Mandate and Alcohol Free. The near side group a little bit more fragmented. Etonian with Real World, Sunray Major and Sabaska right at the back as they make their way now with 3 furlongs to go. Chindit being taken on, Ba'id on the far side travelling up with Mother Earth and Alcohol Free. Etonian's done with as Real World tries to improve. Chindit leads, Ba'id is still poised, travelling comfortably as good horses come off the bridle in behind. Real World, Alcohol Free, Mother Earth, and it's Ba'id who eases to the front in the lockage and goes 2 or 3 lengths clear. Real World, Sunway Major, Chindit for the places, but Ba'id is going to return in triumph here in the lockage. 7 out of 7. Ba'id, some steed wins the lockage by 4. Real World in second, Chindit third, Alcohol Free behind these, and then behind them Sabaska. Ba'id, what a horse he is. There are good horses in behind. They've won Group 1s, Alcohol Free, Mother Earth, and they were left for dead by Ba'id, who's gone to the line without a hair out of place. He's won at the line by 4 or 5 lengths. Real World round well in second, Chindit third. He went Alcohol Free, Sabaska, Sunray Major. But Ba'id, who holds entries in the Queen Anne and perhaps more crucially in the 10 furlong races, the Prince of Wales's and the Eclipse, will he step up later on in the campaign? But he has returned in triumph. Yes, he was entitled to win, but it's great to have him back. He certainly trained on, and maybe, just maybe, the best is yet to come.
And this in the weed, Richard, where it feels like the flat season of 2022 really has burst into life. And Kevin, that had a wow factor about it.
That was magic, Ed. That was. But this is what this industry, this game is all about. The tip toppers bringing their best to the top table. And I think that's what Ba'id has done here. It was so straightforward. There wasn't a whole lot of pace in the race, but he settled, he travelled, he made his way into the race. And when Jim asked, by God, didn't he respond? And that is a very good horse in second. That Real World on turf. You know, this is a world-class performance from the winner. And my God, what a season ahead. I can't wait to see him again.
The clock watchers, Kevin, are going to be saying, I'm sure, because it was a nice, gentle introduction early. Even, I would call it even. You know, but his dominance late on to power up through the line would suggest to me, if, I know it's still a question, but if he got the ideal setup where they went even quicker, he would look more impressive.
God, you know what this conversation is going to start like? They're going to start talking about this horse going to 1.25 miles. Isn't it reminiscent of the great horse, Frankel? You know, so dominant at a mile. The question all along was, could they step up? Could they harness him? God, this horse would give himself every chance of getting it, wouldn't it? He does settle. But this was spectacular. And you just love to see a tip-top horse head that shows you how good they are. You know, we come across many top-class horses that don't do a whole lot when they get to the front, that save themselves, but this lad is extended and showing us how good he is today.
And I imagine that gave Jim Crowley some thrill.
Jim, I said to Ricky, who looks after Ba'id, I said that was impressive, and his reply was, he is impressive. I think that's the best way to describe him.
Oh, for sure. Very lucky that a horse has come along like this. He's, you know, it was just like a piece of work to him, and when he hit the front, he pricked his ears like he did in France, and he's just very easy to deal with. He's got lovely manners. He's just everything you want in a racehorse.
He is the dream, isn't it? I think because of his sire, See the Stars is exactly the same. Just switches it on when they need it and then stays nice and calm and cool for the rest of the time. He's just the dream horse to ride, I imagine.
Yeah, he is. And like I said, I mean, I'm sure there'll be a time and a place to go further with him. But when he can pick up like that over a mile, it's, you know, you've got a serious kick.
Well, I asked Ricky, you did go quite a long way away to pull up. Ricky was wondering maybe you were testing him out to see did he stay further.
Oh, we know he'll stay further. It's just when.
When could we expect him to? What could we expect from him next?
Listen, it's up to connections, but you'd imagine a race like the Judgment would be perfect for him. But the Queen Anne is the obvious step, isn't it? But it's up to connections where they go.
Well, we know so many people turned up today just to see Baid. They're going to get some thrill there when you go back into the parade ring.
Oh, that's great. I mean, I've been looking forward to him all winter, and it's lovely when they train on like he has, and it's the real close-coming races to ride a horse like this.
Well, I say the only person who loves Baid more than you, Jim, is Ricky, who looks after him, because Ricky, you said you were nervous. I don't know why you were nervous. Baid wasn't nervous, but he must be a lovely horse to look after.
Yeah, lovely horse to look after, lovely horse to ride. It's just incredible. I mean, what more can you want?
You had a good year last year, but you said to me when they're unbeaten, it's even more nerve-wracking.
First time out as well, and that was my only worry, but it was unnecessary. So
Baid wasn't doing any worrying. Well done, everyone.